Africa and Nigeria and the whole world in general. But the only problem we have is that people want to make money, but they don't want to give their time to their business. And I don't know how someone can make it at that become possible. So we are here live and direct. I remain your humble brother, leader Prince Malaki Chigozie, aka Flip Mayor. I appreciate all of you for coming to the live training this morning. I want to also understand, especially in the area of the risk management, because we need to look at the risk management in Royal Q. It is very, very important. That is some, some of us are getting it wrong. And sometimes market it goes up and down. Market goes up and down on daily basis, and as it goes up and down, being any time. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, my leader, but your network is breaking.
Yes, my network, I understand. Can you hear me loud and clear now?
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Okay. All right. So I just want us to look at this strategy, this risk management. It will help us a lot, so that to avoid some of our coin entering floating loss. You understand me? And I believe with this little risk management, any amount you have, even if you have $30, you can use it to trade. First of all, let me pick any of the coin we have at this moment. For example, and that particular, that particular system can work in this particular coin. Look at this coin, and it is a minus negative of 10% down. This one 7%. This one 5% atom. We can see some of them. So it basically, when we have something like this, allow this one that are 5%, 8%, and 10%, and I believe this setting can help us. Now we are, looking at proper bullish time coming. We have tested the prediction of March, and we get toward the end of March, we see the sweetness of the crypto space on the period that we have a bearish time and also a bullish time, which is two type time in the crypto space. Right now, what we do, for example, I will encourage us to apply this particular setting. It will help us a lot. For example, what setting am I trying to say? When we choose our own strategy, I encourage that we use this this strategy. For example, if somebody who have, if you have for example, $100, maybe you have like $100. To me, I will say you can use your first buy, because we have not entered the real bullish time. I get me. We have not entered the real bullish time, so I encourage the person to buy what the first buy to be $20, and for example, you have four margin call, and it depends on how the prediction or the take profit ratio, if it is 5% or 1% or 2%, then which all of us know that you can can apply it here, and the the whole position play profit callback, which all of you know that 0.1, and buying callback, which is 0.5. Now, how can we manage this? Can we manage this at $100, so that even if you are in floating loss, it's easy. Even if the market goes down, like somebody says this morning that up to 5 days now is on the floating loss. Why? Because he didn't use this risk management. Are you getting me? So sometimes the reason why some of us are entering floating loss is this: when the signal is given, make sure you trade that coin at that particular time, and you don't need to wait for the coin to trigger profit by itself. Sometimes if you wait for the coin to be triggered by itself, some news came in and to reverse the market, and when you reverse the market, you go on loss. Now, how can we manage that $100? Then we go for the magic configuration. To me, I encourage that after your first buy, because we believe that the first buy is 20, okay, and you cannot say, okay, if market goes down to 0.5, I will say buy one, and if you buy one, which is $20, and to the case the market goes down to 5%, which we know very well that 5 plus 2.5, that's 7.5%. That means the market goes down 7%. You are telling the robot to buy another one again, which is $20. And that will tell that 20 plus that's 40, 40 plus that's 60. That's how many? That's $60. And we remain how many? Remain like $40. And if the market goes down again to another 2.5%, which is 2.5% plus 7.5%, that's about 10%. Am I correct? So you ask the robot to buy another one, which is $20, and that is $80. So you have another balance of what? Of $20. So I believe before the market can go down to another 5% again, which will make it to become 15%, there's no way at this period. The strategic time now is that before the market will go down to 15 margin call drop, it will hard. That is to be hard at this period, because the news is coming that Elon Musk want to officially announce that coin to be used and pay for the Tesla's car. So that is why if you have money, you can buy as little you can to stock before it can escalate, because the next move now of that coin now, it will hit like $1 or $2. That is gospel truth. That is news that is coming now. So
which coin is that?
Dogecoin. Dogecoin. That's DOGE. Okay.
Okay. Continue.
Yeah. So, okay. So now, even if the market, go down to 50%, and which I know that, like for example, now the highest we see now is 10.6. Am I correct? So markets, the last we see now is about 10.0 something. That means it is still on this area. You have not reached the fourth margin call drop. You have not reached here, meaning you still have a balance of $20. So you are now trading with $80. So automatically, if anyhow the market will move up again, as market moves up again, because before the 24 hours closing of the market today, if for example you are trading that this Acro, now you are on 10.3 floating loss. This is area where you are at this point. So you are at this point, you have not reached for you to trigger the last fourth call. So automatically the market will reverse back today before the end of today closing market. So if you move up to here, automatically this one will do what? We also sold. I getting me? I remember anytime it bought another another call, it will reduce the floating loss of the upper one. And if you bought again, anytime you bought, it reduced the floating loss on the upper one. For example, this is faced by 20 and it moved down to this. If you bought this one, it will reduce the floating loss of this. And if you bought this, to reduce floating loss of this one, why if you bought this, it also reduce floating loss of this one. At this one, for example, as this third call is going up, it will take profits. Maybe it is 1.5%. It will take profit, and if you move here, to also take profit on here. And moment it moved and hit this, it will also take profits. That's why it dropped each of the profits according to the period and time he bought it. But if market move, for example, maybe you put it on 5% profit, and the market move was boom, it will take the profit, all of them at the same time, and drop your full profits. Are you getting me? And when we do it like this, if you look at, you will not stay longer in the floating loss. Are you getting me? You will not stay long in the floating loss. So this is a setting I want, orgs to use. Are you getting me? And if also you are using $200, you can make it. You can make this thing to become 2. You can say here, 2 here. Divide 2 here. That's that will give us $40. Am I correct? Then 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here. This plus this, we have for example 40. 40. That is how many? That's 80. 40 here. That's 120. 40 here. That will give us about how many? This plus this 80, that 160, plus the face buy, which is 40. That is 200. That will give us a $200, dollar. Are you getting me? I'll give it $200. And I think with this, if this market, at this market close all the trades at the same time, based on the mood of the market, you make a huge profit of 2%, depend on the signal drop, other 2% of the signal drop, and that is where you can see you make $4, you make $5, or you make $10, in one particular coin that you trade, so that we will not, be hung out. And I want to break. What I'm trying to break is that if you have $100, please try to trade with only one coin. Are you getting me? If you have $100, try to trade in only one coin using this strategy, okay, to trade in one coin. But if you are a risk taker, If you are a risk taker, somebody who can take the risk like me, you understand me? Because every single thing depends of mine. But I am encouraged that this strategy is important and very, very good, so that you can have a reserve money, even you see that that market is going, try to go deep, to do the management and quickly go out of, because always try to have a reserve USDT to do a risk management, or to buy more and move out of its floating loss. And again, don't wait. For example, if the signal was given that the profit is 5%, sometimes don't wait for it to trigger 5%. If you are making 3% or 4%, sometimes you can decide to move out of market, except when signal was given like this market we hit 10%. And if you hit 5% on 8%, guy, or 7%, sell it. Thank God that Royal Q have given you an opportunity, opportunity to sell everything. Are you getting me? And where can we go and sell it? All of us know that one very well. We can come here and sell it off, very well. Are you getting me? And sell it off, and you get your capital back and your profit back. You understand me? So, and there's another strategy again that I am using sometimes. For example, maybe if I have like like $500 or $200 at my hand, and maybe 5 signals was given. Sometimes I divide that money. If, for example, I have $200, maybe I have $200, and maybe 5 signal is given at the same time. Sometimes what I do, maybe if I want to trade it the 5 coin. If I want to trade the 5 coin, what I'm doing is this. Sometimes, because it's not in always, because my position of taking risk and your own are not the same, because we're only giving a proper risk management that will help our people not to enter floating loss. But all minds are not the same. I'm just trying to explain it, what I'm doing sometimes that also helping me on my own personal capacity. Sometimes the signal we're giving, and maybe like 5 coin or 3 coin. What am I doing? Sometimes I will, check the 20% of $200. Maybe sometimes I will say, okay, this coins is what? This coin is about 3 coin. Okay, let me use $50 to trade it. I will trade it one shot. Maybe I will say, okay, I'll use $50 and trade the first coin, and trade the first coin with the $50 with the one shot. Okay, with the one shot. And how does that go? Maybe in your trading setting, I will come here and say, okay, $50 face buy. I will say, okay, here, one margin call, and maybe the time, depend the time, either it was given 3% or 5%. Then what am I doing? I will go down my 50 margin call, drop 50, and here one time. I will confirm, okay, and I will save it, and I will look at it a whole way house. Yes, I confirm, and I place my trade. For that, meaning I will use 150 out of the 200. I will use 150. I will use $150 to trade the 3 coin, and I will reserve $50. Okay, I reserve $50. Then I will use 150 to trade the 3 coin with one shot. That's 3 of them. And by the grace of God, there's no way 3 of them cannot close on profits. I get it mean. Even if for sometimes 2 close on profits and remain 1, by that time, as the close on profit, I already have $100 plus my $50 that I still have a balance of what? Of 150 again. Then with my profit, and I see that coin want to go down, I can use the 150 to go and do what? And do the management and get and get the profit there and get out of it. This is a strategy, because now we want to make sure that we use all these things live. It's no longer of a theory of discussions or this is how. No, but it is what we are doing or apply that we have to use in any amount. Either you use your 20%, to do, one margin call, and maybe you want to risk it and trade maybe 5 or 3 coin signals I will give in, and make sure that in a trading, yes, you are trading with the robots, and I want to tell you that you also have a 20% monitoring. My dear, that's the gospel truth. Except you are using a cycle. You put your own on cycle like a cure. You can use cure a cycle, and you just put your money there and relax. But I sometimes I've discovered that some people are coming back to complain that what they are getting, to compare with the results of what they are seeing us getting here, is not the same. I will tell them, create your time. Since you want to make money and invest your money here in Royal Q, create your time and join us on the live trading, and as well, learn what we are doing here. Because if you don't learn what we are doing here, ladies and gentlemen, there's no way you will understand it. There's no way you understand this secret. This is a secret that's a crypto. It's too open. Okay? It's too open. Okay. I hope we understand what I'm saying. I see Pascal raising up hand. Hello, Pascal, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir. Good day, sir.
Yeah, I see you raising your hand.
Yeah, I want to contribute based on the setting you just mentioned, the first setting.
Okay.
The 4 margin call setting.
Yeah.
Can you take us there, please? Let me chip in 1 or 2.
Okay.
That's 4 margin call setting.
Yeah.
Leader, we're not hearing you.
Yeah. Sorry, you trying to put everything back. I thank you, my leader, for this wonderful opportunity you're showing to us. So everyone in the call, please. This strategy worked perfectly. We have tested it and we have confirmed it that it works perfectly. Okay? And for those that want to go into any signal, please don't just watch and enter signal because a signal posted in the group. You may try to enter a signal and you still have a current trade running. Please don't jump into a signal. Allow your trade to finish before you pick a signal to trade, so that your capital, you will know how to manage your capital very well. Okay, assuming that you have a 2 coin trading already and there is a new signal, please allow those trades to finish before you be able to have extra money to trade the signal. And if your coin sell in the afternoon, whereby the signal is provided in the morning, just find another way to get a coin to trade. Because at that particular time, if you want to jump into the signal, is either the coin has started going deep or people have already taken profit of that coin. It's either you wait for another signal to come before you pick a trade, or probably go to Royal Q, pick a coin the way we used to pick a coin. Now, based on this setting now, if you are the one that have a $200 capital and you want to trade with this setting, what our advice, this setting now is $240, but with $200, you can still use it, because before the market will drop 2.5%, 5%, 2.5%, to the last 5%, you must have taken profit to cover that 40% from other trade. Okay, from that $40 for that trade. Now, what you have to do, our advice, this margin call now is perfect and okay, but the buy ratio is what I'm concerned of. I will advise you to use a multi-get strategy to help you to cover your dip. Okay, to help you to cover your dip, because if it's buying times, it will reduce your floating loss, bringing the margin close to sell and give you profit. Okay. For me, on what we have observed, this 111 doesn't have any weight to reduce their floating loss. It's just like it is helping you to buy more coin, but not giving any effect to reduce the margin call, bringing it very close to give you profit. So our advice,
Are you there?
I think his network is bad.
Okay.
$240, but
Are you there, Pascal?
I can't hear you.
It's like
Hello?
it's network. Don't worry. Pascal is coming. Okay.
Okay.
It's network. Yes, it's network knock him out. You know, that's we're in a Nigerian. Okay, go ahead, Pascal. Go ahead.
I didn't know that. That's the network. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Please take me back to that. I don't know if you people hear what I said before I was take off.
No, start afresh. No.
Okay. I'm saying that based on this setting is very perfect setting, because it is this setting has been tested and is trusted for giving you good profit. Okay. So our advice, if you want to pick a coin based on the signal that we provided, don't just jump into a signal and start trading while you have a coin trading already. Assuming you have 2 coins that is trading already, allow those 2 coins to sell before you pick a signal. And if the signal is provided in the morning and your coin, one of your coins, sell in the afternoon, please don't just rush in and pick a signal. It's either you make use of our royal queue to choose a coin from the coin provided, the list of the percentage to start trading on it, or you wait for another signal before you pick a coin. Now, if you are picking a coin, you know, this setting is a setting of $200. Somebody I want to trade with $200. But the setting I'm going to apply here is a setting of $240. Okay, because the multi-get strategy have enough weight to reduce your floating loss more than this, because using 111 here is just like you buying extra coin when it's going on this, but there's no much effect to reduce the floating loss. Okay, but if you are using multi-get, it will help you to reduce the floating loss, bringing the margin call very close to sell and give you profit. So my leader, please, if you can hear me, please help me adjust this setting. This number 1 should be 1. The second one should be 2.
Yeah.
The third one should be 5. The fifth one should be 8. 4 and 8. Now, if you apply this margin now, it will give you $200. Okay. Because you are on a signal, because we believe that this signal, before it will be provided to us, it means that it's going to give us profit. There's nothing will make it to go more than 50% in a day. It's impossible when you are using this multi-get strategy. So assume that they give you, it went down to 2.5%, went down to 5%. Now you have in mind that what you are trading is $200 and the setting you are using is $240. You are just taking advantage of this setting. You are taking advantage of the signal you have and the multi-get strategy to write.
No, Yari, no, something is breaking us there. kill that chicken, no chop on. Which kind of chicken be that? Imagine.
Sorry, can you hear me now, please?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
Continue.
So based on this setting now, it will help you to maximize your profit, because by the time you be able to use this setting, trade up to 2 to 3 coin, and you take your profit of 3%, 3.5%, 5%. The profit alone must have helped you to cover your $40, which you are shorting to trade with this setting. Okay, so instead of you using $200 to trade 1, 1, 1, 1, it will not add any weight to reduce your floating loss, bringing it very close to take a profit. So it's better you apply it this way, the martingale strategy, at least before it get to third call, to apply ×4. It will help you to take you out of profit immediately with that 3.5% you want to take, 5% you want to take. So that is what I want to apply here. And I believe with this setting, it's going to help you to start maximizing your profit with this signal. Instead of taking it 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Taking 1, 1, 1 is just like you buying manual coin to add onto it. So it's better you apply the martingale strategy to help you to take out of profit instantly and immediately. Thank you, everyone. I thank you, my leader, for this opportunity.
Is this on cycle or on one shot? Sorry.
It's on one shot. This on one shot. What we are applying here is a one shot. Okay, Calista, I see your hand up.
Thank you. First of all, let me say thank you for this opportunity, because this is what is really needed right now in the Royalty community for more profits, and is a marketing strategy as well. As the profits are coming in, the eye can be catchy to our profit making as well. So the trade setting as shown is perfect. It's really okay. But I just wanted to talk about what if for those that doesn't have that much capital to start, maybe a newly activated person, activation and everything, and maybe $100 capital. You understand? So it's just a quick one. That way, I always advise for 5% margin call drop on two call margins. Thereby, why I say 5% on 2, here we have 2.5 on the first call. Thank you for sharing your screen, my leader. Yes, the margin configuration area. Yes, we have two margin call now. The margin configuration will give us on default this, okay? So which means if the market drops 2.5%, it will buy one time for us. Okay, now I'm talking on the martingale's strategy, because the heavier we buy, the more the pressure brings us closer to the current price of the market, which is perfect for eradicating floating loss. So, but the area I want us to go hands-free on is the margin call drop percentage. So there, I always like to use and advise my downlines to use 5%, because if the market is dropping by 2.5%, there's every possibility for it to also move downward by 5%, because whenever it gets to 5%, it has this hold. It kind of halts a bit and make some decisions there before going further. That's what I notice in the market. So I always use 5%, 5%. This I'm talking in the light of those that doesn't have much, up to 200 to 250 trading capital. Do not think you cannot trade. You can do this, which is 10% margin call drop. You stay in the market well organized. So with this, you're still good to go, because on your second call, you have 2-time buy. Then your first, sorry about that, your first buy amount, you can go on 25, on 20, and hit minimum 1% profit to 2.5% profits. Yes, with no grid attached. That's what I wanted to quickly add, my leader. Thank you, sir.
All right, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Please, sir. This is a perfect setting from her. It's very perfect setting. But I want everybody to know. I want everybody to know that for whatever you are doing, either you are increasing your money, or you are using high capital, or you are using low capital, everything reflects on your first buying amount. So you have to know your first buying amount to trade each coin you want to trade, at least 20% of your capital or 25% of your capital. That is how you control your setting. That will give you how much capital you have. Either you have $100, $120, $60. For you to control your money management is on your first buying amount. So you have to know your first buying amount is either $25, 25% or 20%. Thank you. That's what I want to add.
All right. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is why sometimes we have a different wisdom and understanding. That's why in a collective effort, we're able to bring, our people together based on, on different strategy. But there's something what you need to know is that Royal Q has given us a privilege. He has given us a privilege for all to have what we call what to choose your personal strategy. And whatever the strategy you are choosing, you need to be patient in it for the market to close your trades before you choose another coin. Because we are using a low capital, small capital, based on our condition in our country, and because so many of us some of this return on investment have dealt with us. So we left with zero capital. We're just trying to gather ourselves again. And you see everybody bringing all his problem into Royal Q. Somebody will bring $50 and we bring all his problem in Royal Q that he wants to make $50 in one day. It's not possible now. Because if you give return on investment, listen, if you give them your $100, because that is always the last pocket they have, they will tell you that we are giving you 0.5% every day or 1% every day. And you discover that what they just, what they did, I believe you can hear me. Can you hear me? Can somebody hear me?
Yeah, my leader, we can hear you. Continue.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So what the person you are just doing, that they just fixed that computer. It's a device. They fix it to be generating those things. They don't figure there. That's not the real money. The real money is that Bitcoin or Ethereum or any coin they choose that you are paying to their wallet. That wallet is your personal wallet. Are you getting me? You send the real money to their personal wallet, and they begin to design something, all those, look like things to you, and you're thinking that that is not the real trading, ladies and gentlemen. The real trading is what we are doing today in Royal Q. That is why some days you make profit, some days you not make profit. Sometimes you choose a coin, that coin you choose, sometimes you give it a signal by 2 a.m., midnight, or 3 a.m. That signal may peak by 6. Sometimes the signal may peak by 12 or 10. Sometimes the signal will peak by 12. That's the trading. But the signal I've already give that so coin will pump on a total time. If you know something, even when that coin is at the dip, that coin is as deep as it's still selling, go and buy it at the last selling and wait when the market will be bullish. And if you buy it when market is down, for example, let me quickly go to our listing to show you before we talk of the final on the rich management. That is why, for example, the 2 or 3 settings we are just showing this morning, they are all perfect because each of the setting is working perfectly on daily basis. Okay. So it's working perfectly on daily basis. What we are saying here is not maybe we are, how do I put it? We are forecasting. No, but we are telling you the ray. This is what you have been working at. I think those of us who are here on the group, we have been using it every blessed day, and it's working perfectly. Okay, and I believe every signal we are dropping, the coin are all doing well. See, let me tell you something. If you are giving a signal, watch that signal for 24 hours. Because the prediction that we are bringing out is 24 hours. Even if we are using nomis, it's 24 hours worth prediction. Some of them may work out, may trigger profit in 2 hours, some in 1 hour, some in 6 hours, some 4 hours. But let us assure that each of the signal, it trigger profit in what? In 24 hours. That is predictions. Are you getting me? So we need to get it right. And 20% of, for those of us who have, I tell somebody, even if you have $30, you can trade. And today, Monday, are you there? Hello, Monday, Naman, are you there? Hello, Monday, are you there?
I'm here, sir.
Okay. So, and
yes, I'm here.
The $30, we are able to use it to generate something today. We have to generate up to $70 to $100 today, $30 in the space of 1 week. Am I correct? Yes. Even $40. You know that sometimes we use $40 to generate $5 in a day. $40. Are you getting me? So every single signal is perfect. What that signal for 24 hours. But always make sure, because of you have a small capital, your 20% of your capital, or 25% of your capital, of 30%, it depends on the capital you are using. Okay? It's very, very important. And when you apply it, I'm telling you, you get everything right. That is gospel truth. Now, the final strategy for those people who have a, when you say lion heart. Let me tell you, the lion heart is it. For example, the lion heart, look at the lion heart. The lion heart, I have $100. We have a 2 lion hearts. We have a leopard lion heart. We also have a tiger heart. Then the leopard heart is this. I have $100. I use $50, and here become what? One margin call. Okay, and 2 just like that. Am I correct? Then here becomes 50, and here is 1 to confirm. This is a leopard heart. Are you getting me? And it was 1 shot. Then you are using 50% of your capital. You reserve 50, and you use 50 to trade. Are you getting me? You have 50 and use 50 to trade. That is gospel truth. And if you have a lion heart, what is lion heart? Here become, maybe you have $100. Please, you can limit yourself, please. You have $100, you put $100, and the same setting, one margin call, 0.1, and the same to 50%, and that is a lion heart. Once you trigger profit, maybe if their signal was given, for example, if the signal was given maybe 10%, because we have made about last week, even this week we have made 8%. This week we have made 8%. But even yes, about 2 few days ago, day for that yesterday, Jets have given us a 10%, and we 8%. Maybe you have given us also 8%, and you hit it on 8%. 8% of $100. That's about how many? That's how many coin? That's $8. Guy, if you hit 8%, you have made $8 for that particular day. And you have to raise, because the problem we are having is that we are greedy. Sometimes you get your profit and you want to go back and trade again. If you, just like what the pastor said, if you trade and get and move your profit, wait. If you cannot be able to analyze the market by yourself, wait for another signal. Because sometimes you try to trade a coin that is already on bullish, you go and hang yourself, because any coin that move on bullish, after you finish, it will hit the all-time high and it will straight back to all-time low before you can pick up again. And for example, once a coin hit a prediction, it's a possibility that that coin can jump. For example, a prediction was given that a coin can move to 2%, $2. Maybe that coin was a 1 point. Maybe for example, they give you a prediction that this coin is $1, maybe 1.9 dollar. That this one will hit, and it hit $1.9. There's a possibility of the coin to do what, to trade back or do what, bounce up again, meaning it bounce up either to what, $2. And if that coin bounce up to $2, you can make another, 3% or 2% again. Or if that coin, instead of bounce back to $2, it moved to $3, that means you will be lucky. That time already, we are already all out of prediction. Because if the coin is, for example, 0.9 prediction, and he hit the 0.9, and that coin have not retrieved back, instead of to retrieve back, he pop up to what? To $1, maybe $1.5. That means he have hit the prediction and now do what? Bullish or pump. As he pump high. Are you getting me? Once he pump high, meaning if you are still on that trade, you make another what profit. Sometimes it's under probability. Maybe at the end of the coin, at the end of predictions, the coin maybe it pump up again to hit another price. That is why sometimes everything in the trading, apart from the signal that we're giving, once the signal, the prediction is exhausted, if you want to trade that coin again, you are trading it based on your own personal risk for the coin to pump up on the news. That's why news is very, very important. So these are things you need to know and to also read before we can place a coin that already finish the predictions. Are you getting me? So now, these are the lion hearts for those who are trading one shot. So one shot is either you use your 20% or you use the whole way out, the whole money you have to place trade on that coin. That means you almost have the lion hearts. And if they say you follow the right signal and the signal was dropped, you also hit it. And again, I say, instead of you to enter loss once that coin is pumping, what do you need to do? You can quickly go back. It's very, very important. You quickly go back and come here to sell that coin. It's not a must that you must wait for the coin to reach percentage of predictions, maybe 2% or 3%. If the coin was predicted 3% and 5%, and that coin hit 4% or 3%, you can come here and sell it off and get your capital and profit back to yourself. It's advisable, very, very advisable. Okay? That's gospel truth. Because sometimes you see there, we give a prediction that buy at so price and sell at so price. Once you was that, you have already hit that prediction of selling. Maybe it was given 8% or 6%, and you have reached the prediction of selling, and you have not reached 6%. Sell it off so that you not enter floating loss. We have a very big and mighty tools, which is RoyalQ. I think with this, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get it right. And for those of you who are not even have any knowledge at all, of you are wondering, let me tell you something. In here in RoyalQ, We have so many, tools. Are you getting me? In Royal Q, first of all the tools are where you can see on daily basis what happens in Royal Q. We have a percentage. Here we have top 10 coin of the day. We have 24 hours top coin. We have a Binance top 10. We have a Hobby top 10. We have a Coinbase top 10. If you go to the Binance right now, go to the Binance top 10, you click on Binance, you click on 24 hours, you can see all the coin. You say the currency, the last price, the value, you can see everything. Some of us are not reading all these things. Watch all these coin. Watch them. We have what? We have a Dogecoin. We have Dogecoin. We have a Shiba. We have a Solana, Avax, a VT, and the TAT, Ethereum, HOT, Anti, and Atom. For those people who are using Binance, if you go to Hobby, you look at the Hobby. These are the coins in the Hobby. There are also 10. Are you getting me? We also have the Dogecoin, Shiba, Ava, Atom. We have 8 NT, Bitcoin, ADA, Mana, and Ethereum. And when you check out these things, what do? See, that is why you need to have your biro and your paper, your jotter. All these things must be recorded. That if you want to make see, do you know why a businessman who are selling commodity like goods, all those goods, or the physical commodity, why do that? They're making profit. They have a right. They are writing everything they are doing on paper. So not just you to come here and yes, all of us were in crypto. We are trading crypto. No, you need to make yourself a difference. Then after what is needed to do? You go back to your quantitative and look at that particular coin that we have mentioned. Are you getting me? You look at that particular coin at the mention. Then, first of all, that we have what we call all these changing changing percentage. You look at it. Now we have 2 type of coin. We have general coin. We have a professional. We have 52 general coin, and we have 18 professional coin. Are you getting me? We have 18 professional coin and 52 general coin. What do you need to do? First of all, look at the 2 arrow. We have a 2 arrow here. Look at this 2 arrow on top. Okay, if you press the up one, we press the up one. Up one will bring to you. Look at all the coin. Like the highest is what? Akiro, which is 10%, 10 negative down. We have a RO. Are you getting me? We have a STZ. We have a NO, which is a NEO. Look at all of them, the percentage, 8%, 8% down. Right now, even JST is on 8% watch, on an 8% down. I cut the cake, 7% down. You watch all. They are what? MDX 6% down. Look at all the coin. They are what? They are down. That means today market, we are having a bearish time as of today. Are you getting me? We are having a bearish time, a bearish period. Now you can look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin now is 45, which is 2%. We have Millennium is 1 point something, 1.0. Then it's only that coin that is on profit out of the general coin, which is profit of what? On 10%, 4%. Like now, if you watch, what do you see here? In Royal Q, in 24 hours, even the hot, in 24 hours, it was give a signal that Dogecoin is what? Number 1. And it's only coin that is on profit. So between second third that are currently, very close to profits, are very close to what profit time. So, and when you look at it, you'll be able to know the coin to do what, to trade. Right now, Cavo have just, is gold and coming in. So these are the how to, and before you check any of the coin, when you check the coin, for example, like this KAV, the cover, what do? You cannot just predict only on here. You can go to the Binance and check the current condition of that of this market from the Binance. You understand me? You can check the current position of this market in the Binance. Well, you go to the market, then we move to the spots. While we check the current price of the market. Hello, can you hear me?
Well, we see, sir. Well, we see.
Okay.
Can hear you, sir.
Yeah. So just hold on small. Now, what do you do? Let us check at this coin. Okay. All right. Now, what is up? For example, the all-time high is that this coin we hit. Sorry, my battery is running. Just okay. This coin we hit 4.508%, and all-time low is 4.032. And now in 4 hours, this coin have been doing what? Have been selling. Let us check 1 hour. 1 hour, the coin was selling, which is at the coin was selling at 0.2. Now, in 4 hours, the coin was doing what? Was buying, which all of us know very well that below green candle is to buy. That means the coin moved on all-time high of during to 0.410. Now, in 1 hour, is predicting that the current price of this now is on 0 negative. And how can we get the exactly accurate time of this coin? For example, the coin now is about to enter profit. For example, if you are trading, you already started trading Bitcoin. So this is a best time to, if you want to trade Bitcoin, this is a best time to trade Bitcoin at 0 minus. And at it is, you can just take only 2%. You can take only 2% because this is the current price of the coin. This is the current price. You can see my screen. Okay. You can see my screen. That's at 0. That's 4 points. So now I will encourage that this coin may go down again. Are you getting me? It's not the best time to trade it now because the coin may go down again before it can finally start buying again. You understand? Because it's giving us the signal that the coin have been selling, and at the current price now, the buyer in the market are very few. So there's a drag between the buyer and the seller. So the buyer are few because the seller trying to drag it down. That is why the coin is still shaking. That is where this coin will do what? We move up again. You understand? These are the things you need to check before you'll be able to place a trade. So we need to wait. But if you are someone like me, what I always do, I always prefer to buy what? Like for example, now if I to place my trade now, I will just go down here. I will trade this coin that on a high floating loss. This is my time to buy. This is my time. This is my time to trade this coin. I'll just buy this coin, I bought this coin, buy this coin, and I do what? I'm go home and sleep. I'm go home and sleep very well without even looking at it. In the next 6 hours, from now to the closing of the market today, before the end of the Singapore market closes at 5 o'clock, you'll find that all these coins will be on what? On profits. So this is the best time to buy some of this. So don't look at the coin that already pumped. And maybe it's only when a prediction is given that particular coin, for example, now, if you are given a prediction that this particular coin can pump in 5% up again, are you getting me? That is when you can come back and trade this coin. And how do you know? For example, let me take you to Nomis, a simple understanding on how to get it in a Nomis, how the point it be pump either it can, maybe if already on profit and that coins can pump again. For example, just wait. We are now live on the Nomis. Okay. Let us quickly look at the prediction. Okay. Just wait. No, we are in a very wonderful, beautiful, and lovely country where the network become a problem. Okay, all right. Now we got it right. Okay. Look at, for example, we have how to know that whether this coin will still pump during the time of prediction, or the coin can go down. For example, like what I explained before now, you can see, look at this particular coin. The Nomis says buy. He said what? Buy. And this market, look at it, look at this. This market can go down to what? To 7% down. This can go down to 3, while this can go down to 5. Are you getting me? So this is how you can know the coin that will still drop even as the time. Look at the titles. The tithes. What is the current price of the tithes? 3.6. What is the prediction? Now it's on minus. This is the best time to trade this coin. It was predicted that this coin will hit how many? 4.2%. Now, how do you go about it? And look at the current price. The current price is what? 3.56. Am I correct? Sorry, network. So the current price is what? 3.5%. Okay. Now 3.5%, and we are still on what? We are still on 5 negative, 5% down negative. So, ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you, you can trade that coin now. You can trade the coin now because you have not hit the all-time high. It's the best coin to trade, DITA, because it can still go up a bit. Just with network, okay. So this is how to check and get your prediction. We are all human, and we have the same intellect, and we have the same knowledge of God. So let us use our wisdom to help ourselves. For example, you look at this Mina. The Mina prediction was what? The prediction is, they have removed the predictions, but the current price is already 1.9 negative. The current price is 3.15. Now, don't have this particular coins in the Royal Queue, but those who are trading in Binance, you can still make 4% because you still have all time to go. He have hit, like what I was explaining then, he have hit all-time high. That is why you cannot see the prediction again. He have hit all-time high. You can see it here. He have removed the predictions. Are you getting me? But the coin can still go up in, but that is for just for those who are trading in Binance. Right now, we have this coin, KSM. What is the prediction of the KSM? The current prediction. Look at it. It was predicted that KXM current price is what? Current price is 179. And look, 179.72. Look at the current, the prediction. You have 80 all-time predictions. And now the coin can still pump again. Why? Because you have seen a signal here that this coin can still pump. That is it. At least 1 to 2% out of it, despite that you have 80 on-time predictions. Okay. Now, this coin NEO, what is the current price? 24. And what is the predictions? It was predicted that you hit 34.26. You can see it here. That's the prediction. And it's now already on what? On 9.46 floating logs on negative already. And is it a big time to trade the coin? If I have to trade it, the answer is yes. But it can still drop again. This coin can still drop out to 4% again before it finally move on. you can still drop up to 4% again. For if finally do what? Move on. This is how to apply the norms, and you get the predictions, and you place your trades, and you have no fear, and you enjoy your trading perfectly, ladies and gentlemen. Now we have Zcash. We have Zcash. What is the prediction of the Zcash? Look at the prediction of the Zcash. Yeah, gentlemen. Zcash prediction is 181. According to the norms. What is the current price? What is the current price? The current price is 172. 172 away from 181. 181. That's we are talking of. We are talking about almost 9%, and now it's on 2.6 negative. Is it a good time to trade these coins? The answer is yes. It's a good time to trade the coin. It's a very good time to trade what? To trade the coin. Because you still have what? As of this point, you have 3% all-time high to move on. That means you can make 3%, you can make 2% or 2.5% in this Zcash. So it's a nice coin to trade at this moment. This part, it's already on the 2-point-something% negative. So that is why we will go back to Royal Q, where the coins, so look at it. Here, what we have, that is Zcash. Are you getting me? We remember, look at the current price. When we are checking right now, the current price was how many? Hello, can somebody hear me?
170. Can hear you, sir.
174. And we see 172. Before we move down coming here, do you see? If, for example, you bought it at 172, are you not already on the profit? You're already on the, that is market. Market doesn't wait. Now you're already on the profit of 0.0 as it is. It's coming down, it's gone down and up. It's gone down and up. So no matter how it is, that is how these predictions. It's a very simple analysis. Because we are trying to use the little knowledge you have on the forest, because forest is not our side, because there's some techniques. The forest is being manipulated. The forest is being manipulated by government because they are the one that are using the big capital coming to the market, and brokers are manipulating it in favor of the big bulls in the market, because they have the money to buy a slot, a signal, which is about $10,000 for a single signal. How much money you have? They are sharing of their signal, so that they don't want to lose their liquidity. That is why when the market almost crash into the liquidity, they will lose their liquidity and our account will crash. We lose that money. But we are here on a better place in what? In the crypto space, spot trading. And in spot trading, even your coins on the floating lot, you are not losing. You are making water profits. So the Zcash is a best coin to trade at the moment. It's the best time to trade at the moment, because we're not live now, and I will drop this thing. I will drop it. The Zcoins, the Zcash, which one again I just explained now. We can get about 2 or 3 coins to trade at this moment. So when we apply it, I'm just telling you gospel truth. In next 24 hours, we'll get our profit and we'll get out of it. And always not to wait for the robot to finish up your trading. If you get a profit that is already suited to your mind, you can sell it off. And so that you can always having a cash. You can get the cash. See, they say a little drop of water make what? A mighty ocean. It's not that if they give you a 10%, you want to make the whole of 10%. Guy, as you are waiting, the market will drop back and go up again. For example, they have given us the prediction was 181. 181. Right now is what? 183 point something. So that is market. It goes up and down. It goes up and down because the buyers and sellers, they are dragging it. They are dragging it because there's people who already own it. And those people who are owning it, they are not on profit. They want to sell. And they are selling, they remove their money. So the buyers also drag it to become in a cheaper range. They will buy in a cheaper range. And so that when the time they will sell, they also sell in a high price. So this is how it works, gentlemen. Let me just thank all of you. Let me end here because we have spent some 1 hour and there. Let me end at the junction while giving the room for contribution and advice, because to this morning we are with our great leaders and all over the world. We are about 13 here on this call. We have Pascal here. We have Kalista, Monday Namani. We have all of you, Mr. Dabo, Sakemi, coach, all the way from Kenya, Omoja, Barista Ese, and Abu King, my own brother, and Monday Namani. You are all welcome. So I see Pascal. Hand over to you, Pascal.
Yeah, good day, my leader. I thank you so much for this wonderful insights to teach us more on how to choose a coin, how to pick coin, how to set a trade, how to set everything and start making a good profit in RoyalQ. You know, I used to tell people out there that if you are still looking for opportunity, why RoyalQ is here, you have never started. Even though they drop that big opportunity in your front, you may not even recognize it, because RoyalQ is all and all as it is now in this industry. You know, advice I want to give our listener tonight. I mean, this day, sorry, you know, this night I'll master us because we used to host meetings every night. So please,
we are also at night.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We are not at night. So, my advice for you guys is this: if you are using normies, please make use of RoyalQ, because RoyalQ is an age. RoyalQ helps us a lot. You know, it helps us a lot. Don't go and pick a signal in normies and say you want to go and trade futures, you want to go and trade on whatever. If you are picking a signal on your own on normies, please make use of RoyalQ to trade that coin, because markets do retrace. They will not tell you that you are going to make 5% and the market will just go straight to that 5%. Sometimes it's hard to drop. So many people have complained that they pick a signal in normies and they lose their capital, they do this, they do that. It's because you leave the opportunity you have that will make you give you that percentage they have predicted in normies. And you went ahead to kind of say, okay, let me go and start trading futures. Use your RoyalQ. If you drop down to 5%, RoyalQ will buy and keep you on a track to make that 5%, 8% normies predicted. So this is what I want to encourage every one of us, because I know that many people are very much greedy to say that, okay, since normies is giving 5%, 3%, let me go and trade it on futures. And you lose your capital. You start all over again, not crying. Some people even go out there and say, RoyalQ is this, RoyalQ is that. Please make use of opportunity and information given to you. Use it appropriately on the tools you have in your hand. If you have not registered RoyalQ, if you don't have RoyalQ, try your best. Go and register RoyalQ. Go and activate your robot. Use your robot for Skyping, for day trading. RoyalQ is on and off. And with RoyalQ, you can make a lot of money in this industry. Thank you, everyone. I agree to my leader.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Pascal. Thank you, great. It's a beautiful time that we all join hands together to make it trade, and that is what makes us a unique, and that's what makes us to become different with other people. So over to you, Madam Kemi. Go ahead and use up your hand.
Good morning, sir. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I joined late. I couldn't get through all along. But I just want to know, today you have dropped JST. I don't know whether it's still profitable. And is it on Royal Q that will set it up? Or which one is the best to set up? JST or something? JST. I think you sent.
JST, yes, JST is on Royal Q. JST is on Royal Q.
Is profitable for today's sale or trade?
Yes, you can buy it now and wait. That JST, you can buy it now and wait. Let us look at the JST.
Well, you put Binance sell, so I don't know whether it has to be on Binance or on Royal Q.
No. Binance sell mean for those. No, we have a Binance in Royal Q now. We have Binance, Coinbase, and Huobi. Am I correct?
Yes.
We have a Binance. But we are talking of whatever was our language here center on Royal Q.
Okay.
Our language here, because we have a 3 exchange in our use now.
Okay. So we'll set it at that's Binance sell so that you can sell it when it reaches there or something.
Yes. So this is still on the market now is on 8 floating loss. But before the end of the day, you will see yourself in profits. Yes.
So I saw some people's comment that they said they did it and they lost or something. About 2 people.
See what happened. Some people.
Yes.
Some people when signal when they give drop signal, they will trade the coin and make profit. After making profit, they will go and trade the coin again. You understand me?
Yes.
That is where we talk of the greediness. They are giving you a signal. You trade the coin and you make profit. You go back and trade the same coin again, without waiting whether it will give approval or you checking it for yourself from here to Q, whether is a profitable time to trade that coin. Because for example, now look at this. If somebody, okay, you see people in the morning, this particular, can you see my screen?
Not yet.
Okay, you can't see my screen. Okay, so sorry about that. Look at that coin. Can you see my screen? Now, in a that coin, in the morning, before when we are doing it have hit 4%, and the person may be saying now the signal was giving 2% or 2.5%, and you already take the profit of 2%, and you are seeing that market is still going on, they will not go and buy it again.
Okay.
Now the market has retreated back now to 0 point something. What is that? What's going to happen? And that time you bought high, you bought it at higher price. But now if you bought at high price, but now as the market is back, you will be on what? On floating loss. You will be on loss. There may be in the next 24 hours or 48 hours, the market will go down before it pick up again. You will remain there. You have to wait until market right back again. But it cannot go down to 15% magical drop. If you watch now, the highest we have today is 10. Am I correct? The highest we have today is 10. That is 10.5. Is the highest of floating loss we have now. So that means in the next 24 hours or 48 hours, it will move out of here. You know, when market is bullish, it doesn't take time. It moves like a Wi-Fi. Zoom. I get me.
Yeah.
It moves once. Before you know it, just like even if this AK want to move now, before I will open my normies and display something and come back here, you have already moved. You can see before I open my normies and display something coming back, what happened? The Zcash have moved. Do you see it? The Zcash have moved immediately to what? Before we know it, it have moved to what? Now be on current. You see, to be on current, you're already on current, which is about 1 something. That is how it works. So it doesn't wait your time, because your time and their time are not the same time. Am I correct?
Yeah.
All right. So that
the
is it.
the GST is still profitable. Can I
It's
check it on your?
you can trade it now.
Okay.
You can trade now and wait for it to, to bounce back, because he make over 10% profit about a few days ago. That was about day before yesterday. Yesterday he made 5, and today again. So we have to, you trade and wait.
Okay.
That is it. So the possibility that in the next 24 hours, you take another profit will come again from there. Yes. So it's not, you don't need except just like what I explained now, except a signal was given that this particular coin can pop up to 4% again, or 5% or 2%. Meaning if you are going there, if you can pump to 2%, meaning you are going there to take only 1%. Don't go there and say you want to put 4%. That's only, and you'll be there. You not go far. Just put it. Maybe if that to pump another 3% again, put it, give it on 2%, on 1.9 or 1.9%.
Instead of 3.5%.
Instead of 3.5%, because that market is already bullish. If the market is already bullish and the signal was given that this market will still pump again, it still go high, and you didn't meet it at the starting point, you meet it at apex or in the middle, and the signal was given that you can still go up for 3%. Take only 2% out of it and go. Don't wait. Don't go and put 3%, or else the market will the trap will hold your neck. That time we will cry. Say the signal was given to you, and no. These are the technicality in the market. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome. Mr. Frank, Chivo Frank, you are welcome to the morning program. Do you have any question? More question? Do you have more question? If there's any question, you can go ahead. On the book, are you there? Money the man, are you there? So if you have any question, you can raise your hand and ask a question.
I'm here, sir.
Go ahead.
I'm here, sir. Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
Yeah, man. That is yours.
We are listening.
Okay, can I have more clarifications on the one you do in the night?
Okay.
I don't know, the one you do in the night, is it different from what happens normal day? I cannot understand.
In the midnight, market open, the Asian market open by 12.
Okay.
The Asian market open by 12, and the NOMI predictions and lunar cross prediction and some other predictions are coming by 1. So sometime by 1:30, the market become stable. That time you can get a proper predictions. And if you place a trade by 1 or place it by 2 or 3, before 6, 7, some of those coins have hit the profit percentage of 2, 3, 4, and thereabouts.
Okay.
Because if you watch, the one secret is that watch every single market, any market that is on some profit. Once is 5 p.m. Singapore closing time, you see that because 5 p.m. Nigeria time is their 12 a.m. Every market will close. Then any market that is on negative, it will start picking up by that 5:30 or 6 p.m. the evening.
In the evening. Okay.
In the evening, yes. Are you getting me?
Yes.
So that one, if you have time to watch the market, sometimes you can get a good signal by 7, by 8 p.m. when we are holding our Zoom. There's some trade that going on up there. And those trade, it start by 5:30 to start trigger, and sometimes it's closed by 8 or 9. Before we close our Zoom meeting, post-trade Zoom meeting that time, some of the trade will be already on the profits. You understand?
Yeah.
So that is the, you know, their time and our time are not the same. It's only when you create a time to monitor it and follow it up, it becomes a part of you. Once it becomes a part of you, the problem we have is it not because you don't have cash. We don't have enough cash. If you have enough cash, you can, if you have enough better cash, like up to 2,000, 1,000, 2,000 or $5,000. Ladies and gentlemen, you can buy up to 10 coin with $500 or $200 and just leave it there and wash it. There's no way that you see those guys. You see those results. Modern trade with the $5,000 to $10,000. I get it, me. If they can buy a 10 or 15 coin, even they buy it to $200 before closing of the day, out of the 15 or 10, 5 we trigger, we do what? We sell. And you look at their profits, you can't compare them, you that using $100 with that using $100, $200. That is gospel truth. That is why me personally, I encourage that let us try to build our team. When you build your team, you raise money there. That's what I call 70-30. What is 70-30? If you have, for example, you have a prospect who sign up under your team, okay, and why not, spend $10 and put $20 in your Binance, in your USDT. If you make $100, okay, for prospect, why not spend $30 and put $70 in your Binance? You compound your money, you build your capital. You see, if you build your capital onto $1,000 to $2,000, I'm telling you, all these things will become a lesser to you. In fact, in a day like this, you can decide and only focus on trading. I'm telling you, you make some sensible good money. Are you getting me? Because in our language, they say that means the wealth you have gives you mind. Your capital gives you mind. Am I making sense?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. So thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for everybody. I think by the grace of God, I pray for God to give us the grace for us to meet this evening by 8 p.m. I think that's 8 p.m. Leadership meeting. Today is Wednesday. We have a leadership meeting. So you can join the leadership meeting. The same link, 2002, 2022, that's the same link, this password, to listing for leadership, mentorship, and top leadership advice is very, very important. At least after we do our business, we must have a one day to spend and do a revision and checkmate what we have done so far and how far, whether we are doing well or not doing well. It's very, very important, necessary. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Pascal, for coming this morning. Thank you, Leader Kate, Calista, and all the leaders who are here.
Yes, sir. I'm here, sir.
I thank all of you so much. So
thank you, sir.
Yeah, for those who chatting me on WhatsApp, then I will respond to you on WhatsApp as soon as this program is over. So we are here live and direct on daily basis to do the justice to our business. And I will encourage, don't always come here alone. Invite our people, invite your team. Let all of us, get the knowledge at the same time. It's very, very important. If all of us can get this knowledge, I'm telling you honestly, in fact, the whole world will hear our noise. We have the best. I keep on saying it every day. We have the best. Royal Q is one of the best projects that ever happened in my life. Because I keep on losing money. But today, those things is over. Yes. So thank you, everybody, and may God bless you. I wish you a happy Wednesday, and we meet in the evening. And let us follow. Let all our eyes be on our trading group to get a signal. And if you already have an existing trade, don't try to trade at that moment. Wait for trade to close so I can have some good money to trade again. And let us always try to be conscious of money management. It's very, very important. Very, very important. And then finally, let us try to compound. Compound is very, very important. Compound your capital. Compound your capital and profit so that you can get a higher profit, a higher capital to start to trade another one. It's very, very important. By the time you do it, if you're able to do it, I'm telling you, in the next 1 month, you'll see what you have, what you can be able to raise. And from there, we grow from strength to strength. May God bless you all, and I wish you a happy day. Thank you, and bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Good night. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.